What's up, guys? Bringing you an Afterpulse review. We got the 4-star AC30 maxed out. Give you a spin around here with my character and see what's in our inbox. Nothing special. We don't need to worry about that right now. We'll jump into our inventory, show you my loadout. Rocking the 6-star Foxtrot pants, 6-star light urban vest, and the 6-star Foxtrot helmet. That's usually my go-to setup for any assault rifle. Well, with the exception of the CQR Atom, which I've been rocking lately. That's another story though. We got the AC30 here, stats below, spin it around for you. Fully automatic, basic and reliable assault rifle with good overall stats. You know, the description says it all, but I'll get to that in just a few seconds. Alright, so we're jumping into our training match as we always do in our reviews. And I was saying about the description, you know, description says it all, in my opinion, or the lack thereof of a description. That says it all, because, you know, the description, probably the shortest description out of any weapon in the game, which kind of indicates that there was a lack of attention given to this weapon, and that's exactly the case, in my opinion. The AC30 just kind of feels like, you know, the developers, designers, whatever, were like, hey, we need another assault rifle just to throw in the game, just to mix things up a bit. Let's just, you know, come up with something in one day, throw it out there, you know, keep it as simple as possible. And that's the AC30. Absolutely terrible weapon, in my opinion. I know there's some special editions out there now, which people actually like. I don't have any special edition AC30s at the time of this video, unless they release them again in the future. I won't ever have one. I'm sure they'll have them at some point though. And there's also the veteran. I always have a chance to get a veteran, I guess. But I think the Shamrock, nothing special. Shamrock AC30, can't even talk. The Dragon AC30, I think that's the best one. It's got the 25% range bonus, which is absolutely what this gun needs. You see right here, we're trying to train on Warehouse, and it's just not hitting shots, man. I mean, this is just, it's embarrassing, honestly, for the AC30. Whoever thought the AC30 was a good idea, you know, it's just embarrassing for them. Although probably no one thought it was a good idea. They probably just literally threw it in the game just to, I don't know, make you waste your time on something. You know, I'm pretty sure way back in the day, around like December of 2015, I think the AC30 was my first weapon actually. Started with like a 2 or 3 star or something, and eventually moved to an A500. But yeah, I played around with the AC30 for a while when I first started. Obviously I didn't know any different then, but I mean, you see in training here, this is just a joke, you know. We just can't hit any long shots, and it's not portable enough. It doesn't have a high fire rate to be like a submachine gun that you can run and gun with. So it's really confusing what the AC30 is. There's really no strength of an AC30. I mean, it's really just a pointless gun. You know, the Dragon AC30, I guess, go for it. The Veteran AC30, I guess, is okay. But, you know, I think the AC30 is terrible. Obviously, this is a 4-star. I mean, just about any weapon at 6 stars, you know, 6 stars maxed out, or, you know, 7 stars. I mean, any gun at 7 stars can, you know, in air quotes, compete. So I'm not going to discredit the AC30 there. Maybe someday we'll review a 6-star, or maybe a 7-star someday. But the 4-star, definitely not a good choice. But we'll jump into some ranks play here, because we just don't care. I mean, what's the worst we can do? We're not going to damage our score that much. You saw I changed to the launcher there. Got my launcher on my back. I like to keep the handgun, the KG-18, for training. I usually go with the launcher for ranked play. If you ever get spawn trapped, or if you're doing the spawn trapping, sometimes, you know, a launcher is the only thing you can hit shots with. Just throw a random one out there, see if we get anyone. It's like going fishing. Obviously we didn't get anything. There's a guy down there. I don't think we're gonna get him through that spot. Not the most useful spot, but you can get kills through that spot. You know, it's tough with the AC-30. I'm thinking here, like, you know, I don't have the range really to hit him from here based on the training match you just saw. Throw some launchers at them. I know they're over there. There's one behind that whatever barricade over there. Try to stun them, but it's still hard to run out because we got the guy on our left. You know, the guys on our right. If we run out, you know, one of them is gonna pick us off. So we're in a tight situation. You know, with the A500, we could have easily got 2 or 3 kills. Try to make a mad run for it. Didn't quite make it. Got ice IED. I don't know, maybe that means something, but maybe there's a way to say it, but I see him a lot. Pretty good player. But you see, I mean, spots like this, it's just, you know, you can't, it doesn't have the range to hit shots from here. I mean, that's just the truth about the AC-30, and I think portability is around 500. Could be wrong there. But I think it's around 500, and you know, obviously it's nothing crazy. I think it needs to be portable, or it needs more range, or it needs, I don't know, more accuracy, more damage, I don't know. But absolutely do not waste your time building a 4-star AC-30. I've seen a few people run around with the 6-star regular edition in ranked play, casual play. I think I saw Leaking Lips with a 7-star regular edition AC-30. They got me a couple times, but you know, still I don't think 7-star is really going to be a threat. Obviously it can, you know, compete, but not going to be a threat. You know, the AC-30 Dragon, I guess it could be a threat. You know, I can't speak to that myself, can't speak to the Shamrock Edition, and also can't speak to the Veteran Edition. I don't have any of those. But even so, I mean, maybe it's a better AC-30, but it's still, you know, at the core it's still going to be an AC-30, so, you know, regardless of how good they are, I don't ever think they're going to be great. Something to keep in mind. Maybe somebody who has those special editions can comment below, share some insights with us, but, you know, I mean, I'm scared to run out here in this match. You see there's a head-to-head fight. We ended up getting the kill. Had to do a little celebration. And now he gets behind us. I don't know if he spawned there or ran back there, but that's frustrating. We finally get a kill and move up, and someone ends up behind us. But now I don't know if he's still back here. Got to kind of play it safe. You know, this is ranked play, so I'm not just gonna, like, you know, go all out and just run for it. And there he is again, snuck over there. Maybe we'll break out our spotters the next match, because I don't know, it's just too hard to play with this gun. Got another downrange. I mean, like with the A500, you know, that's a good fight. You know, I could have got that kill there 100%. AC-30 just not gonna happen. I mean, complete joke. You see 1 in 5 in a ranked match. You know, just not a good choice. -6 points, no big deal, nothing we can't recover from. I think at the time of this voiceover, I think I'm at like position 130 in the ranks. Haven't spent all that much time, but we'll put our spotters on. I've been using spotters in the Atom CQR and a light setup so I can run around. I'll post a video of that. I think I mentioned that before, but you know, it's been fun. It's been fun playing like that. It's, you know, it's so easy to get points. You know, but there are counters to it. I'm not going to say that it's OP, because I've had matches where I've gotten destroyed by, you know, LMGs and A500s. If the entire other team is using A500s, you know, it's tough to run around with that setup. But you know, if the other team is like mix and match, or, you know, all due respect, a couple bad players on the other team, I mean, you can really destroy with that setup. But, you know, AC-30, if it was as portable as the CQR, it might have a better chance. Not sure what the numbers are off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, AC30 is just too hard to play with. Let's see. This will be a fun match. We got a 6-star Unk. Probably some other weapons running around, some OP weapons. We'll throw a spotter out. The only bad thing about the spotters is obviously you can't tell how far they are. You know, those triangles could be all the way on the other side of the map right now, or they could be right on that little walkway, the little platform. Looks like they're on the other side of the map. We should be able to get this guy. There we go. We'll take that. Gotta get a celebration. Doesn't happen often with the AC30. There's another kill. Hello. Is that like a health hack or something? I'm really confused. We literally just unloaded into that guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut that out and post it as a separate clip and report it or something. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming it's just I don't know, some sort of in-game issue. I don't know if anybody knows that player, you know, let me know if they're a known cheater, but I mean, we literally just unloaded into him and he didn't have any problem running up to us and killing us. You know, he wasn't lagging when he was running. He was running just fine, everything looked fine, but we just couldn't do damage on him. I don't know if that's the infinite health hack. I've seen a couple people mention that. You know, I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but I don't know. We'll see if we run into him again. But looks like there's one over there. There's another kill with the AC30. Doing some work. I say yes. I don't know. Wrecked us with the Autumn. There's no chance there. We got Beast Fan on us and that A500 from up top. There's just, we're done as soon as we spawn. I mean, you see, it's not even fast enough to run out of cover. There's Beast Fan again, the lovely Unk. Guess we'll count our blessings, at least it's not a 7-star. Throw a spotter out. There's obviously a guy up top shooting at us. But, I mean, like right here, like we just have no chance of taking him out. Like, you know, absolutely go with an assault rifle with more range because, I mean, this is just a joke. We're absolutely useless here. Is this Beast Fan? Yep. It's lovely. Good old fun in the ranks matches. See if we can blow him up. That was a pretty good shot. I don't know how that didn't get him. We literally have no health left. That should have killed us, honestly. Slick Will with the 4-star PPM Atom. You know, I've seen a handful of people play with the 4-star PPM Atom, and, you know, honestly, how? You know, I got the 6-star. I got enough for a 7-star if I build it out, but which I will eventually, just for fun, I guess. But you know, 6-star, like, it's just not like a good gun, I don't think. Someone has to do a review on the 6-star PPM. I'll post it out there at some point. But my first impression, haven't really played with this, so you know, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but first impression, you know, I really don't think it's a great gun. I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but you know, I've seen a lot of people with the 4-star running around, and you know, I guess if you're having fun with it, go for it. You know, I guess maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it can compete. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, when you select a low-tier weapon, you get placed with a good player, if that makes sense. Like, the teams are based on the weapons that you bring into battle. So, like, if I bring 2 7-star weapons, my primary and my secondary, if I bring 2 7-star weapons into a match, then, you know, anyone in the lobby with like a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star weapon is going to be on my team, and everyone else with like 5, 6-star weapons is going to be on the other team. And so that's why, you know, you frequently see, like, you know, players with 7-star weapons. You know, if you're in like Discord groups, they're always talking like, you know, I had to carry my whole team, you know, my team was useless. I went, you know, 20-1. My team went like 1 and 8, 0 and 5. You know, that's because you're bringing such strong weapons into the game, so it pairs you up with the lower tier weapons, and you know, the weapon you bring doesn't necessarily indicate your skill, but I mean, it's pretty obvious as you play more, you're gonna have more weapons, you know, have stronger weapons, and so the stronger weapons you have, the more likely you are to be a skilled player. So I think it's a pretty even balancing system. Obviously, certain people disagree occasionally. You know, it seems unbalanced when you're the only good one on your team. But I mean, if you go 20-1 and the rest of your team does terrible, and you end up winning the match by 100 points, and you're like, wow, that was terrible. Like, how does it pick the teams? It's crazy, but I mean, that's what the game wants. It's an even game right there. You know, 100-point game. You know, obviously it was carried by one player, which isn't that exciting, but at the end of the day, that's a pretty even match. So I guess that's what they're going for with the balancing. I guess that would make sense in theory. So yeah, as far as I know, it's based off the weapons you bring into play. So I don't know, maybe that's the story with that 4-star Atom. If you bring a low tier weapon into a game, maybe you just get on the team with a good player or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's off topic from the AC30. We're in our custom match, the last part of our reviews. We go training, some multiplayer, then a custom match, 2 minutes, super hard bots on CQC, close quarters camp. Nothing crazy. Got a couple kills. Do not waste your time building an AC30. At least the regular edition. Maybe, if anything, the Dragon edition, but I don't know. We'll give you one last look at it there, and we'll throw it in a combine, get a 5-star. Start building up our arsenal day by day, just grinding it out. You know the struggle. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're a Afterpulse player. We all know the struggle. Throw it up top there, get 4 more. We'll try to stick with some primaries. Maybe that'll give us something good, as opposed to a handgun or sniper. And we got a primary, Com 36, 5-star. That'll be a burner, but anyway, we got rid of our AC30. We got another 5-star, racking up our inventory, and that'll do it for this review. We see a glitch there. I'm still holding the AC30. That's interesting, but thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next video.